Okay, look here. Alright, hello everybody. So I haven't been on YouTube for a minute and I thought of this video perfection. I want perfection because the truth is I do. I'm almost at my midterms. Well, this Friday will be my midterms for my classes, and I've been avoiding making a video for my channel for a while because I just really want everything to be perfect. I want my schoolwork to be perfect. Now I have a job at the college tutoring, and I don't want to want to tutor and not be good. Even when I made this video, I'm like, this shirt, me having the mic on the shirt, it's like pulling the shirt down. I want it to be perfect. My hair isn't perfectly round and my glasses are kind of crooked, and I just feel like everybody's in their own world. I'm sure everyone knows that. I don't know if you know that, but like we're all going with our own things. We kind of feel like everybody's judging us. And what I've come to learn is a lot of times people, the biggest person that's judging us is ourselves. Me wanting perfection, 9 times out of 10, it's not necessarily about perfection. It's about, obviously, within school, it's about retaining that information and be able to spit it back out and create new ideas and just make sure that you understand the information. I plan on making a video. I plan on making tons of videos, but I'm just always trying to filter it through, like, is this what people want to see? Am I the person that is the right person to tell this information? This information, does anybody even care about it? And what I've come to learn is, not just to make this whole video like I have the answer, I went through all things in life. No, I'm literally 17 years old. I just really want the best for me and my family. And I just keep coming back as a point of fact of I just don't think that I'm ready and that I'm the right person to do it. And I feel like a lot of people have to ask themselves that, like, what do you really want in life? And are you showing up every day showing that you really want that, showing that you really care about it? An example of that, because I don't want to stray from what I'm trying to say about perfection, but there's coffee at the college, and I've been just really picky about how it tastes. It's like this light roast and it doesn't taste very good. And I've been telling my boss that I want sugar and all the different stuff to make it taste good. And this has been going on since I started tutoring September 26th, I believe. So today's October 4th. Nope, I've been tutoring since September 15th or September 16th. So at least 2 or 3 weeks. And I just been telling her all this stuff, like I want honey in it or sugar or creamer and all stuff like that. And tell me why today I showed up for work and she told me that this other woman, like a counselor, she had a bunch of creamer that her husband had and he wasn't using, and she just gave it to Miss No because Miss was talking to her about it, and she was like, "Oh, I have creamer. I don't mind giving it to her so she can put it in her coffee." And Miss showed me it's a whole cup just full of liquid creamer from International Love or International Cafe, whatever that brand is for coffee. And I put it in my coffee. I tell you, it was fire. We can now only use 2 packs of sugar, like this Domino packet sugar, because everybody literally just dosed their coffee in sugar, which makes sense because it's it's not like a cappuccino or mocha. It's literally just like coffee, not Dev Coffee or that brand or anything like that, but it's coffee, and we want sugar. And so now they're limiting it down and all this other stuff. And I didn't know I was pulling that to me. What I mean by that is focusing on that a lot, but I was. And this goes to say with perfection. I didn't think I was really focused on perfection. But my mom told me, Madison, this is perfect for making a video. Madison, I've been working on a few things. I want to say it and kind of just, push it down. I think it's a good idea to work on your things in private and then, show it when it's done. But I've been having a lot of projects that I've been wanting to do. For example, on my other channel, I've been doing gaming content, and I really wanted to create an automation for that because I'm really into computers. And I was thinking, how can I automate the process of finding the newer comments and figuring out how I can shout those people out without having to go to each of my videos to figure out who commented. Is there a way I can automate the process of finding out who commented in my videos, and do I need to shout them out? And I figured it out. Took about a week, but I figured it out. And I mean, it's not the best thing, but I learned a lot, especially doing things and actually coding it. Where I was going to class, learning something, and it just coming in one ear, coming out the other. I've learned a lot. So I'm making this video to say you're not alone when you feel like whatever you're doing is not perfect. You're not alone. And I'm not saying that to say that I'm better than anybody. I'm not saying this to say that the person that is next to you or you live with, anything. What I'm saying this to say is a lot of people think that you're the only being in this world that goes through things, and perfection being one of them. But a lot of people deal with perfection. It may be the person that you're least thinking about. Your mom, your best friend, that person that's helping with the traffic, your teachers. You may think they're like the most perfect people ever. But I tell you, I talk to a lot of people just because I'm curious and I'll ask. And a lot of people deal with that. And I've learned that with time, not only comes wisdom, but also comes confidence. Confidence is something that is like a costume. You put it on one day, you take it off another. And perfection is just also one of those things where people can deal with perfection their entire lives. And I've seen that. I've met a lot of people that tell me that that's what they go through. I tutor a lot of older people, and I see they deal with the perfection. They might not say it's perfection, but the way that they handle themselves, the way that they show up in things can show like that, not having confidence and not feeling like their work is good. When I look at their work, I'm like, for example, your handwriting looks really good. And then I'll downplay my handwriting and say, like, look at how my handwriting is. My handwriting is not the best, but it's legible. But that isn't to say that perfection is everything. Because I've learned a lot from so far my 17 years of being on earth and teaching people now and going to college now and all this other stuff, that it's very important to put aside perfection and put more aside understanding. Making sure that you get information. It's better, I feel like it is better if someone is telling you the instructions to build a house. If you can take what they're saying, understand it, comprehend it, and be able to put it into play. Yes, your first time building a house is not going to be the best, and I'm just using this as an example. However, the more and more you do it, the more you learn. If you're stuck on, I need to figure out exactly how the beams come up, I need to figure out exactly how the walls in your place, I need to figure out exactly how XYZ works, what's going to happen is the house is never going to be built because, one, it's your first time, and two, it's your first time. You've never built a house before. So for someone to sit down and say, I want XYZ to be perfect, even if it's a subconscious belief, and I'm gonna leave that edited into the show, that I'm not perfect, but it's very, very important for you to sit down with yourself, especially when you feel like you're, sometimes it's kind of hard to see, but today I had to sit down with myself and like, because I felt something was wrong. I had to ask myself, one, how am I feeling? And two, what am I not telling myself? And I'm not telling myself that I'm trying to be perfect. And I say, like I said at the beginning of the video, that I want the best for my family. I feel like that's like a core belief of mine, is community and caring about others, because that's just how I was raised. Not to say that it's wrong or right, but just that's how I've been raised up, and with a lot of shadow work and other stuff like that, I can figure things out about myself, and of course other things come into that. But I'm saying that to say perfection can be masked as other things. For example, confidence. Another thing, something, confidence, self-love, self-worth. A lot of stuff in that bubble, and then other stuff can spring out of that too. But just to stay on the surface level, perfection can be just masked as other things. And I had to sit down today and ask myself, Madison, what am I trying to do? One, and why am I not doing it? And I've been putting back a project, and the reason why I don't want to do the project is because I want to be perfect. And I feel like I can't make it perfect because, one, I've never done it before, and two, I don't understand how it works. You just have to keep, like an onion, keep bringing the levels down. But just if you don't get anything out of this video, which you are, but in case you don't, remember that you are special. You are different than all the other billions of people on this earth. They said there's 7 point something amount of people on this earth. There's 7 continents, if I'm right. The world continues to spin. Stars continue to form and break apart. They say that there's other galaxies and someone right now, while I'm making this video, somebody out there is making a new business, jumping off a cliff, starting their new day, going to bed. Somebody just got a new present for somebody's crying, somebody's going through something. Perfection, throw it out the window. What you need to be focusing on is you and how you can show up to be 1% better every single day. Perfection is an illusion. The only reason why we think we need to be perfect is because of one, things we have in our subconscious beliefs, such as I'm not good enough, this needs to be good enough, I need to show up as my best, I need to have competition, I need better than person A, person B, person C. But throw that out of the window. What you need to be focusing on, especially if it's your first time doing something, is you. How can I take whatever I'm learning right now and apply that tomorrow, apply that to right now, apply that to the next 15 minutes to be 1% better? So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you for watching my video, and I hope this video found you at the perfect time. If so, comment down below. I made it.